Hi guys, how are you guys doing today? So I was just working on my computer today. So I just saw this Titanic exhibition that just popped out from my computer. So like I was browsing, anything Titanic, you guys know, has this kind of spirit that, oh, I want to know this, I want to know that. We all know the story, but this spirit inside is like, I want to know more, I want to know this, I want to know that. So I said, okay, let me just give it a try. So I clicked on the website to see what information I can get. I also checked on the review. I got nice, interesting reviews actually. So one of the reviews I got is that I love the whole Titanic experience. I felt like I was in the ship. The information they had was informative. Would definitely go back. I recommend everyone to go and check it out. I also saw another one saying I learned some interesting things I never knew about Titanic, enjoyed it very well, especially loved the end of the underwater images of the ship and the ocean floor field. As I said, I got so much nice review. I said, okay, let me book the ticket. So of course I booked the ticket and yes, I said, okay, I'm gonna go. So guys, let's just go and enjoy the view of the Titanic and learn one thing or the other. So guys, let's go. So I safely arrived at the venue, at the exhibition spot. So I entered into the building. So this section is just the Titanic construction and design information. So you can see every details of the ship. It's well detailed, everything about the ship you see right here. It's just like a skeletal picture of the ship. It's really interesting to watch. And also right here, this huge chain. There's this big, huge chain right here. So they used it at that time. It's so heavy. I tried to touch it. It's so heavy. Like I even tried to lift it. It's so heavy, So I don't know how these guys come up with this thing, So right here, I moved closer to this picture of the construction of the Titanic. So I saw like it was constructed from March 31st, 1909 to March 31st, 1912. So it took them 3 years to complete this Titanic. I could really see, the detailed work on this Titanic. So provision for the crossing. So the supplies for the ship were 75,000 pounds of fresh meat, 11,000 pounds of fresh fish. So they cargo a lot of food and item. So the journey was supposed to take between 5 days to 7 days journey. So they pack a lot of items. So they only made it to day 4. So right here is the inspection and the vaccination card for the steerage passengers. So this is the term used for those people traveling at the cheapest rate. So they're like the third class people. So the guy standing, the picture of this guy is his details, information. So the Titanic ship attracted a number of rich passengers, which make up the Titanic first class. So right here is the first class gate and the ticket. Walking through the hallway here, it really looks so real. Like I'm at the Titanic ship, like it looks so real. The first class parlor suite is the most luxurious and the most expensive suite. So to rent a suit at that time in the first class, it cost $3,300 at that time. You could imagine. So the worth for today is $77,500. So it's for the elite and for the most like richest people that could afford the suit at that time. Dining at sea has been the highlight of any passenger's day for all classes of passenger Titanic offered. So right here shows the artifacts of the lounge and the restaurant, the bowls they use, the plates they use. So everything is shown here. You can see what they used. So I have a closer look at the dining set they used at that time. So it's beautiful and shining. So this is the old Coca-Cola bottle. You can see so old, and the jug as well. It's shining. These are for the first class actually. So this for the smoking people that are smoking. So you have a cigarette and some matches as well. So these are crystal glassware too they used. So you can see the way they arrange it on the picture there. So it's kind of showing us the same glasswares. So these are shining and beautiful. So actually this is so funny. This is the third class. They have their separate bowls, cups, mugs. Everything is really different on the Titanic. Like they really segment everyone. Like first class has this, second class has this, third class has this. So this is a chandelier they used. So this is a chandelier at the top of the ship. So you can see right here, it's the same thing they're showing us. So this is just postcard. This is the music book I think they use at that time. You see postcard, you see hanger too. So you hang your coat. Then you enjoy the restaurant. The ground staircase was one of the most impressive features on board the Titanic ship and also the center of first class activity.
Holy mazzoli, there it is. Get up there, let's go. Oh, wait.
So I passed through the second class to the third class. So this is a third class bedroom. So it's like a bunk. So they just really squeezed them together. It was so funny because compared to the first class, everything was luxury, but everything is based on the class, you know. So this third class, everything is so like squeezed. So this is a boiler room. So 150 men worked in shift 24 hours per day to power the Titanic ship. So actually, the Titanic has 6 engine rooms with 29 massive boilers, which kept the ship powered and heated and the engine running. So each class, the first class, second class, and the third class, they have their own promenade deck where they could view the ocean. They can walk around, sit down, chat and gist with their friends and family. So this is just a deck showing the open air of the ocean, So it's really nice. There's this little star. It looks so real. It's so nice, a moment where they signaled the Titanic, like there's an iceberg on their way. So there's different timing. We have, sorry, I filmed backwards. So the time started from 9 a.m. Yeah, the time started from 9 a.m. to 1:45 p.m. to 10:45, where they hit the iceberg. I walked up to this huge iceberg. It's so nice, actually. They try to mimic everything. It looks so real, though. So yeah, looking and touching the rock, actually. Sorry, the iceberg. So right here is kind of the underwater ocean, like after the Titanic has sunk. So yeah, this, like, we could see broken plates, cups, everything. It's really nice, actually. They really tried. So it looks so real. I was just filming, just picturing the broken glasses. People are just walking on top of the underwater, as they say. So yeah, the exhibition was so nice. I really learned a lot, actually. And yeah, it took me like 2 hours to have the store. And also, these are like the newspaper taking up the news about the Titanic wreck. Like, they were looking for them, they were looking for the ship, and so it's just the newspaper at that time. It's so old. I don't know where they found this thing from. So actually, so right here is just showing the survivors. So they had the first class people that survived were 202 people out of 323 people. Second class, 118 out of 283. Third class, 178 people out of 706. And officers and crews out of 908. So 212 survived. So it was a tragic story. Actually, when I was like filming, everything looks so real. The sound, there were sound effects, like each positions had like their own effects. Like when I walked through, like I didn't capture it because it's gonna like interfere with my voice. So like when I walked through the construction sites, there were like people hitting things on the wall, hitting this. It was so noisy. So each class like have their own effects. It was really beautiful. I really learned a lot, actually. So guys, thank you guys for watching to the very end of my video. I hope you guys learned one thing. And thank you so much, and see you guys in my very next one. Peace.